and welcome to the Prime Debate. Chandigarh is known in the region for tough driving laws. Now the police have cracked down on getting drunk and driving. Heavy fines apart, what's really had the desired dissuading effect is the prospect of spending the night in jail. But then Chandigarh has the highest number of liquor vends and taverns anywhere. So there are double standards too, and that's our topic of discussion in Prime Debate. Drunk and drive and you go in jail. Following in the footsteps of the Delhi police, the Chandigarh police too have gone real tough. Hello and welcome to the Prime Debate. Chandigarh is known in the region for tough driving laws. Now the police have cracked down on getting drunk and driving. Heavy fines apart, what's really had the desired dissuading effect is the prospect of spending the night in jail. But then Chandigarh has the highest number of liquor vends and taverns anywhere. So there are double standards too. And that's
at night, narcos and checkpoints can be seen in various parts of the city. The offenders are being charged according to the extent of alcohol found in their body. The penalty is anything from 1,000 to 3,500 rupees. Not only are heavy fines being imposed, but offenders are also made to spend the night in jail. And if that was not all, the court of the special judge for offences is making them stand in the courtroom till the rising of the court. The traffic police also wants the cancellation or suspension of the driving licenses of offenders. This drive of the traffic police now has started bearing fruit. The imprisonment and getting fines and then driving has resulted in a hard driving for motorists in Chandigarh. But in Chandigarh, as the highest number of liquor checkpoints can be seen in various parts of the city. So on these double standards, offenders are being charged according to the extent of alcohol found in their body.
Driving, we have with us in the studios Gurnaam Singh, Chief Traffic Marshal, Chandigarh, Jagdeep Bains, Punjab and Haryana High Court lawyer, R.S. Virk, he's a businessman, and Dimple Manocha, she's the captain of Chandigarh Ladies Sports Club. Well, thank you all for being with us this evening. Sir, if I may begin with you, you have been instrumental in getting this law enforced and you're banning everybody from drinking and driving, and I think everybody over here would agree that we don't want anyone to drink and drive.
This drive of the traffic police now has started.
You have a law which says that
the imprisonment and heavy fines have dissuaded motorists
your challan fined and sent to the court.
But then Chandigarh has the highest number of liquor vends and taverns anywhere. So are these double standards
everywhere? It's a 30.
To discuss this issue, would you consider that we have with us in the studios Gurnaam Singh, Chief Traffic Marshal, Chandigarh, Jagdeep Bains, Punjab and Haryana High Court lawyer, R.S. Virk, he's a businessman, and Dimple Manocha, she's the captain of Chandigarh Ladies Sports Club. Well, thank you all for being with us this evening. Sir, if I may begin with you, I mean, you have been instrumental in getting this law enforced and you're banning everybody from drinking and driving, and I think everybody over here would agree that we don't want anyone to drink and drive. But let's begin with, you have a law which says that if it is 30 ml and you're caught, your challan fined and sent to the court for, why 30 ml? Again, 30 to 33, there's not so much of a difference anyway.
It's the next day. He has section.
Would you consider that as drunken driving?
We don't drunken driving, they're fine. But it is judicially, it is a judge who has to do.
And generally what happens? What does a judge would do?
33, he will fine him then we. But no, it has come to be here, ask him to stand in the court. चाहे वो बड़ा है चाहे छोटा है, हम उसको चेक करते हैं, उसको पहले आते हैं उसकी कार को रोकते हैं, then we it is a smell, judicially the smell आती है, whether they find him आपने 2,000, 5,000, ask him to stay for a 10 days jail or a 5 days jail आते हैं, उसको test करते हैं, अगर तू उसकी 3 से ऊपर आती है,
for the last 2 months you've really got it again 30 to 33, there's not so much of a difference
आपने देखा होगा last month 49 next day he has been say 11 was a fatal extent. We don't make a take their fine due to it is judicially it is a judge who has started.
And generally what happens? What does the judge do?
It was he will fine him rush हो गया था. But no, it is drunken में इतने हो गए थे they never bought court for a day till over speed में आना ठीक था. लेकिन drunken में इतने they drive in this so that is the main thing. It is I mean ये हो गया शक्ति is drink ले रहे थे. Rather they find him 2,000, 5,000 or ask him to stay for a 10 days jail or a 5 days jail. किसी को ये चलान करना है, वो डोंट इंटरफेयर।
You know, this law was always there, but for the last 2 months you've really got it enforced. आपको कैसे पता होगा कि is it fast driving that you stop or anybody randomly किसी को भी?
फास्ट में नहीं, रैंडमली से कि भाई आ रहा है, उसके अगर हाईवे में है या फोर्स किया है, हमने इट वाज क्वाइट फ्रेश हो गया था। डंकन में इतने हो गए थे, दे नेवर बॉदर पीपल हु आर वेरी ओवर स्पीड लाना एकदम, लेकिन डंकन में इतने दे ड्राइव इन दिस सो दरवाजे के पास फास्ट कि भाई हमें ये हो गया शक कि इसने ड्रिंक ले रखी है, देन वी स्टार्टेड।
Jagdeep, do you think this is an amazing initiative that has been taken up by controlling the menace of drinking?
ये नहीं है कि हम किसी को ये चलान करना है।
of the city, and I think all of us here will agree that yes, the menace of drinking and driving is there and was there. It was going
fast driving that you stop
and
or
there was no
randomly
limit. But regarding this aspect that the BAC, that is the blood alcohol content, is being limited only in this country to 30 ml, that means one small drink. And even if you had it on an empty stomach for a person, it may show more at the time of checking. That is a little unreasonable because every rule, every law has a logic behind it. And the logic behind fixing this ratio is yet to be understood by perhaps a majority of the people.
See,
because if it is considered that 30 ml is the limit and a person who's had more than 30 ml of alcohol is not in a mentally fit condition to drive and sensibly or cautiously. But regarding this aspect that it gets overruled when you say the ratio all over the world regarding the is being limited, it is only in this country, practically all over the world, in any country except in India. And now, while this you had it on an empty stomach for a person, yet to be enlightened, it may show more people still have the time of checking. And whether that is a little unreasonable because he is considered sensible enough and cautious enough to drive. And the logic behind fixing this ratio in this country yet to be understood by perhaps a majority of the people. Because if it is considered that 30 ml is the limit and a person who's had more than 30 ml of alcohol is not in a mentally fit condition to drive sensibly or cautiously, that it gets overruled when you say the ratio all over the world regarding the BSE level. It is 80
and in India we have limited
practically all over the world, in any country except in India.
One small drink.
Now why this low limit has been fixed is yet to be enlightened. People still have to be explained, and whether a person abroad who will have 80 ml, he is considered sensible enough and cautious enough to drive, and why a person who will have 80 ml in this country will not be considered sensible enough to drive.
A coke the next day.
Would you agree to that?
ऐसा नहीं है सर कि we have to
the law should be
we want to be, you should have say something कि भी हाँ मैंने
it is a very welcome initiative, but I'm not too sure about the one small drink ml is the limit in North America.
We wanted
and 50 ml is the most conservative European countries as well.
आपने ड्रिंक
and in India we have limited it only to 30 ml.
अगर वो ड्राइव कर रहा है, अगर वो एक्सीडेंट कर रहा है फिर क्या हो जाएगा?
and you चलान family
ड्राइव करके बहुत एक्सीडेंट हुए। आपने देखा होगा 2 साल पहले 3 साल
and he has one large
11 सेक्टर में एक वो
peg of whiskey or something or even a bottle of beer.
5 boys 3 बजे सुबह एकदम उन्होंने
driving and it could be very embarrassing when he is is that a coke obviously we not had 30 ml of they had plenty to drink. So what should my point is that it is alright to drink, it is very one small drink, but my problem is the limit that we wanted and also about educating people on the quantity of drink. As we were talking about it,
अगर वो ड्राइव कर रहा है, अगर वो एक्सीडेंट कर रहा है फिर क्या हो जाएगा? एक्सीडेंट बहुत होते हैं, ड्राइव करके बहुत एक्सीडेंट हुए। आपने देखा होगा 2 साल पहले 3 साल 11 सेक्टर में एक वो रॉन्ग बॉल पर 5 बॉयज ड्रंकन 3 बजे सुबह एकदम उन्होंने रैश किया।
something we can actually
on the spot.
It doesn't mean that we are
obviously we not had 30 ml of drink. They had plenty to drink. So what my point is that it is alright to drink. It is very well to take this initiative.
The logic behind fixing this limit, and whether a person, if the same person goes to America, he will have 80 ml and he will be considered sensible and cautious.
America और USA में तो nobody can say कि हाँ तो आपने
30 ml is spaced out.
You are very sensible. यहाँ तो you drive like this exactly.
That's not they will drive even. Okay, can I say something here?
More realistic.
We in this country have the system of being issued driving
30 ml,
licenses.
sir, is not
My first submission today is that.
I mean,
is there any system to
that we
educate
are
people about the
agreeing
traffic
to
rules here
people should
prior
be,
to the time when they are issued a driving license? Are there any classes?
Yes, we are doing it in the schools. We are.
No, but talk about the limits. I was also limit and whether a person, if the same person goes to America, he will have 80 ml and he will be considered sensible and cautious. I would say that chalaning or sending people to court is not going to act as a deterrent. Firstly, people will drive even, okay, can I say something? A person who wants to be intoxicated in this country have the system of alcohol driving license. Is the Chandigarh police, my first submission today is that is there any system to educate people about the traffic rules here prior to the time when they are issued a driving license? Are there any class person who is bound to be intoxicated in the evening will find a much worse alternative, which is not
we will talk about that later.
Drivers, they have
I was also wanted to know, other than finding and sending them to court,
are they being checked?
what are the other ways of controlling this menace?
Worse than alcohol. What is being done regarding that?
Only this is
90% of the drivers take some kind of a substance. I would say that chalaning or sending people to court is not going to act as a deterrent. Firstly, they have some intoxicant alternatives. Is there any check? A person who wants to be intoxicated police doesn't necessarily need to have alcohol. Whether this person is intoxicated, it doesn't need to be alcohol. To test people for drugs. What is being done regarding this? People will find, and if there are alternatives, people will find expensive alternatives. But a person who would want to be intoxicated in the evening will find a much worse alternative, which is not even being checked. Now we see drivers, they have all this, opium and this and that, all these drugs. Are they being checked? Which is even worse than alcohol. What is being done regarding that?
And there are people who go to
90% of the drivers take some kind of a substance.
Have dinners out with their families. They're driving back home.
Everybody sees them all the time. They eat those packets.
Everybody who's driving
whatever there is. They have some intoxicant. Is there any check being enforced?
On this?
Apart from the fines, you can
know whether this person is intoxicated. It doesn't need to be alcohol. It can be a drug also. But what is being done regarding this aspect? Right. And is there a way to figure it out?
Yes, fair.
It's not fair for
people. Got to make the law realistic.
I agree with you.
To be realistic, it has to be
Chandigarh is such place. कितने students हैं, PG students कितने आए हुए हैं कि हम
99% of the people would be responsible.
शाम को 7 बजे के बाद
you will find one obnoxious person out of 99 disciplined
That's what he has just said, that the people of Chandigarh are responsible because we've grown up in the city. It's this crowd primarily which is coming from outside, which is going wild because they have not seen the rules.
So I guess they have to check somewhere. So
that is
well, at this point, I'm just going to take a very short break. We're going to be right back and then we'll discuss the menace of drunken driving.
It's not fair. It's not fair for people.
चंडीगढ़ कितने स्टूडेंट्स हैं, पीजी स्टूडेंट्स इतने आए हुए हैं कि हम उनको देखते हैं डेली दे आर सो शाम को 7 बजे के बाद एवरी खाता है.
So you know, on one level,
he has just said that the people of Chandigarh are responsible because we've grown up in the city. It's this crowd primarily which is coming from outside, which is going wild because they have not seen the rules.
So I guess they have to check somewhere. So
they
that
have
is
to be educated. They are the ones who have been
maybe the point is right. They want to start with
We are
education. Well, at this point, I'm just going to take a very short break. We're going to be right back and we're going to discuss the menace of drunken driving.
It's
also a law on them कि तुझे अपना बंद कर लो अपने टाइम तक Welcome back. We're discussing how to curb the menace of motorists taking to the wheel.
Administration has issued orders.
So, you know, on one level, there are liquor vents and there are taverns at every corner. Chandigarh with हर एक जगह जितने भी जाओ उन्होंने देखा. Options. एक पास से तुसी कहने के लगा